Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you're doing well. So I welcome you again to your English class, and today we'll do question answers of chapter number 2 from your Honeysuckle book. And the name of the chapter is How the Dog Found Himself a New Master. And we'll do 5 word meanings and sentences, 5 2 marks question answers, and 2 6 marks question answers. So let's start with word meanings first of all. So the first word is frightened. It's an adjective and it means afraid. Second word is hastily and it's an adverb. It means quickly. The third word is amid. It's a preposition and it means among. The fourth word is offend. It's a verb which means annoy or irritate. The fifth word is fierce. It's an adjective and it means dangerous. So now let's do the sentences of these 5 words. The first word is frightened, and the sentence is the sudden noise frightened her. The second word is hastily, and the sentence is he hastily completed his work and went out to play. The next word is amid, and the sentence is the little boy felt strange among so many adult people. The next word is offend, and the sentence is he did not mean to offend anyone with his joke. The last word is fierce, and the sentence is a fierce dog attacked the girl. Now let's do 2 marks question answers, and the question number 1 is why did the dog feel the need for a master? And the answer is the dog was sick and tired of wandering about alone and looking for food. He was also afraid of those who were stronger than him. He did not feel safe, so he decided to have a master. Question number 2 is who did he first choose as his master? Why did he leave that master and who did he choose next? And the answer is the dog first chose a big, strong, and fierce wolf as his master. Once the dog saw that the wolf was afraid that the bear would eat them up. Since the dog wanted to serve only the strongest, he left the wolf. He chose the bear to be his next master. Question number 3 is why did he serve the lion for a long time? And the answer is he served the lion for a long time because he found that there was no one more stronger and powerful than lion in the forest. No one dared to touch the dog or offend him in any way. Therefore, the dog lived happily by serving the lion for a long time. Question number 4 is who did he finally choose as his master and why? And the answer is he finally chose the man as his master because one day he realized that the lion was afraid of the man. As the dog wanted to serve someone who was the most powerful one on the earth, he chose man as his master. And the question number 5 is why did the lion stop while climbing a cliff? And the answer is the lion stopped while climbing a cliff because he sensed the presence of a man. He gave a loud roar and then quietly asked the dog to walk away with him. So these were the 5 2 marks question answers, and now we'll do 6 marks question answers. And the question number 1 is write the character sketch of the dog. And the answer is the dog in the story, How the Dog Found Himself a New Master, was portrayed as a weak and sick animal. He was tired of wandering about alone in the forest. He was also afraid of those who were stronger than him. One day he decided to serve the strongest one in the world so that he wouldn't have to struggle and would be given food. He finally found out that the man was the strongest in the world, so he stayed with a man. Now the second 6 marks question is the dog wanted the strongest to be his master. Justify the statement with reference to the chapter. And the answer is it is rightly said that the dog wanted the strongest to be his master. He used to be his own master, but one day he decided to find a master stronger than anyone else. First he found a wolf, but the wolf was afraid of the bear. The dog thought that the bear was the strongest of all. After some time, the dog met a lion who seemed to be the strongest. He stayed with the lion for a long time. One day he realized that the lion was afraid of man. To this day, the dog remains man's best friend. Now let's do two extracts from this chapter. And the extract number 1 is, they walked and soon saw a herd of cows. But as they were about to come up to it, they were stopped by a terrible noise. The cows were mooing loudly and running in a panic in all the directions. The bear looked from behind a tree and then he too ran hastily deeper into the forest. Question number 1 is, who does they refer to? And the answer is, they refer to the dog and the bear. Question number 2 is, who was the dog's new master? And the answer is, the bear was the dog's new master. Question number 3 is, pick out the word from the above passage that means swiftly. And the answer is hastily. Extract number 2 is, oh, well, then I'll say goodbye to you, lion. I want a master who is stronger than anyone on earth. Question number 1 is, who said goodbye to whom? And the answer is, the dog said goodbye to the lion. Question number 2 is, who was the master of the dog now? And the answer is, the man was the master of the dog now. Question number 3 is, name the lesson. And the answer is, how the dog found himself a new master. So these were the word meanings, sentences, question answers and extracts of the chapter How the Dog Found Himself a New Master. And I hope you have understood everything. So this is all for today, and we'll meet once again in a new video with a new topic. Till then, take care, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.